right?
I forget. How do we start? We live?
We live. We back, baby.
And we back, baby. We back and we live. What's up? It's a brand new edition of the Bros with No Host podcast. It is your host, VinceBracy.com.
It is Chase P, a.k.a. Chase Alamode, a.k.a. Young Pinot Grigio.
What up?
I want to go.
Hey.
I'm adding a new name to the list, too.
Oh, snap. What you got?
So I was having an argument with somebody the other day, and I was like, I was just being on my cocky shit. Like,
all right.
We was talking about film and all that shit, and I'm like, nah, like, I'm nice with this shit. Like, fuck up. Like, we were arguing
You gotta gas
over
yourself.
some bullshit. And, you know, like, I'm the type of person, like, I don't gas myself up. Like, I don't be like, oh, yeah, like, I'm nice, whatever. I like to let my work speak for itself. But, like, this day I was just feeling myself. I was like, fuck all that bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm the fucking golden goose.
Golden goose.
Like, I'm just real with my shit. I even fucking got the shit on my screensaver.
As you should.
The shit is my screensaver.
As you should. No,
now.
that means something. That means something. Yo, if I'm huge, and you guys know this about me by now, I'm very big on the law of attraction. You know what I'm saying? Putting stuff into the universe. You know what I'm saying? That's a vision board.
Word.
Right there. There's a vision board. I've had stuff on my phone that I just like trying to manifest for a long time. And once I get to it, I'll be like, all right, cool. Now, what's the next thing?
What's the next one? Yeah,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? So yeah, you the golden goose.
Me, man. I'm the golden goose. That's a new tag on it.
That's dope. Chase Parker, the golden goose.
Yes.
I'm with it. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, I try to be like pretty humble for the most part. And I was looking at like other hosts and stuff like that, people in my field. I'm like, yeah, I feel like people are kind of cocky with it. I feel like I've probably gotten to a point now that I can be cocky about it. Mm-hmm. So I feel like I still don't, but when I'm by myself, I be beating my chest.
Yes.
When I'm by myself, I literally the other day I put y'all know why, but I'm gonna tell people why later. I put on just the instrumental to "We Made It," and I was stomping around my house for like an hour. I was just stomping around my house, like screaming at the top of my lungs for like an hour. I'm like, yo, I'm not getting shit done today.
Word, but you gotta see yourself. Like, you ever read the 48 Laws of Power?
Ah, yes.
So there's a law, I forgot which number, but it was like
I never remember all of them.
You have to present yourself like royalty. Like, you have to present, and like people will treat you like that.
I agree.
So
I like that.
I'm trying to move into that space where I'm not this like I think it's like you always got to be humble.
Word.
I think you always,
but you got to move with the confidence.
But like, yeah, I think I'm starting to get into a space where it's just like, fuck all the bullshit.
Word.
Like, I'm fucking Chase P. Like,
exactly. You
know what I mean?
It's like I said about you before, like watching you work and stuff like that, and people's like, oh yes, like
yeah,
like, oh shit, he got people running shit for him. But that's your realm, that's your job. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you do, and everybody can't do that the same way that you
Word.
do. So,
golden goose,
boy. Let's get it. Let's go Golden Goose episode. So what we gotta talk about over here, man?
Mad shit.
Hope everybody's been good. First off, I just want to say, thank you for listening. You know what I'm saying? Is this our Kobe episode?
This is Kobe.
This is our Kobe episode.
After you switch the...
You know what I'm saying? This is the new Kobe. The new Kobe. This is our Kobe episode. Thank you for tuning in, for listening this much. I'm going to let you guys know in the beginning. This is probably one of the last times that we're going to be in the same studio.
Yes.
For a while. We'll probably I'll be back at other times. But yeah, I mentioned at the end of the last episode, I'm moving to California very, very soon. So yeah, and we're having a little get together at my house today. So shout out.
Maybe I'm moving too.
Shout out. Ooh. Shout out in advance to whoever came out. Anybody that showed love. I'm gonna tell y'all guys soon, but eventually. In the meantime, just continue to wait. Some people know, some people don't.
Yeah, it's crazy because my mom always like comes at me like, yo, you know you should move to LA. You know, you in film, you definitely gotta move to LA.
Your mom says this.
Yeah, she's always like not coming at me, but like kind of pressuring me to be like, you need to make that move, you need to make that jump.
Because I mean, jump is the word.
Yeah,
is the right word. Because something, and I think I gotta give Rory his props from Joe Budden podcast. He mentioned something about like hanging around or not wanting to hang around anybody that is not a risk taker.
Word.
And I was like, yo, like I'm doing this, and every risk that I've taken in my life has been amazingly crazy to some of the people that I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, how could you possibly? You know what I'm saying? And I realized that I've been holding on to a lot of like relationships that I don't necessarily, not to no offense to people, but not that I need them, but more of like, yo, I've been this nigga for this long. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I've been doing this. I'm holding myself back by trying to not to say like pull you up, but like if you're not gonna jump, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't take you with me.
I've been telling my friends for the last 10 years, yo, you need to quit your job. Sorry, Phoenix, we just we just talked about this.
Well, I was gonna ask you, how do y'all feel about Joe Budden's comment? And they talked about the feedback they got, the negative feedback about you're not serious about your podcast if you didn't quit your job.
Yeah.
I'm paraphrasing.
I feel that. Yeah, I guess he got I forgot what backlash they got. Some people were, I think he was saying some, like, people said some obvious stuff like, oh, but people have different financial situations. It's like, obviously, yeah. But if you don't have that much responsibility, like that's been my story for most of my life.
Yeah.
I haven't had that much responsibility, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
Not
married,
what
no kids,
you know what I'm saying, what I need to do doesn't require that much money, you know what I'm saying? What I want to do doesn't require that much money. I was living below my means for most of my life.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, like when I discovered how I can make money off of doing what I do, I'm like, all right, so we're gonna put this shit in full steam now. Like that's
Word.
it.
That's the same wave I'm on too. I think like most people want to make a jump, but they just like don't know how to monetize their skill. Right. And even with me, like I'm still in a space where I'm trying to learn how can I transition from, because when I started making films, like I was doing everything myself. Like I was paying people, I was coming out the pocket, I was working a 9 to 5, and then just taking the money that I had from there to make films or like buy equipment and shit.
Put it back into the bag.
You know what I'm saying? To just put it into the craft. So I can, and now I'm in a space where it's like, okay, how can I take all the shit that I did before and transition that into like people saying, yo, I want to pay you to do this.
That's
you know what I mean? Like I want to pay you to do this. And that's probably the hardest thing. So it's like,
it takes a while.
Yeah, it takes a while. I don't know if I could fully say like you're not serious about your craft if you're not willing to, because you could probably take that into so many facets, not just podcasts. Like you could take it to any other craft,
because there's people that like they made the point that there's people that do work and still do it, but it's just once you get to a certain point, if you realize this is how much money I'm making, this is what kind of influence that I have, like you just got to make a choice. That's all.
You got to make a choice. You got to make a choice, but at the same time I would never shit on anybody who has a 9 to 5 job right now, because I know there's times where bills was like, I remember times where I ain't have no job, where I got fired from a job. Word. I'm in the crib fucking bullshitting, you know what I'm saying? And
been there.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, damn, like I wish I had a fucking job, like, or I could have gone here and did this, but it's like, damn, I don't even have enough money to put, you know what I mean? Like money, as much as people say like money doesn't give you happiness or whatever, like I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Money makes you fucking happy. Money makes you fucking happy.
To a point, because money makes the world go round regardless. So you can't do shit if you
cannot do shit.
You can't do shit.
Or like, there's so many times, and I'm pretty sure people who will listen to this could attest to it, like, there's times where you have no fucking money. You got to fucking bills and mail in the fucking, in the mailbox with fucking final notice.
You just in the hole.
This is due, you know what I'm saying?
Right
like,
now, this is
you know what I mean? Like, final turn off notice. You know how many motherfucking final turn off notices I got? Like, and you just like
the overdraft notice saying
that
the overdraft notice saying that the overdraft fee made you overdraft again, and then you put some more money in there,
and then they say we gotta charge you for that.
Come on, son.
Shout out to TD Bank.
Don't be trying to put no money in your overdrafted account. We taking that shit too, and we taking another
just because you ain't have no money.
Yo, I always wondered like how you gonna charge me?
Yo, how does
not having no bread?
How does that make sense?
That makes no sense.
I'm like, yo, you're literally my bank. You know I don't got it.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to?
Come on.
That's why TD Bank got sued, yo.
And you know every charge that I do. You know I'm out here trying to pay my shit.
Yo, son, you know I'm never gonna put that $35 back, cuz.
Yo, TD Bank was definitely on some like, all right, my man got $10 in his account. He got a charge for $5 and a charge for $12. We're gonna make that $12 charge hit first.
So
he's overdrawn. Then we're gonna make it. Then we're gonna hit him with the $5 charge.
Come on,
and
man.
then that's two $35 charges that we're gonna hit him with. Yo.
Damn.
I'm not talking from experience, but I'm talking from experience.
I was overdraft poppy at one point.
Yo, my shit was. I remember one time I had like I literally had like $1.50 and I was dumb hungry. I was at work dumb hungry. I'm like, you know what? I'm probably gonna go. This is around the time when the dollar menu got popping. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna just go get something from the dollar menu real quick. Just
doing
to
a
fill up
half
the
baked count in your head.
Yeah.
Like, what was that, 26 cents?
Yes. So I get there and I'm like, let me look at my account. My shit was like $40 overdraft. I'm like, what the fuck?
God, bro.
What the like?
Yeah.
Yo.
It hurts to find that you don't got it like that. Especially when you just need the $1.50.
Yeah.
Like, especially when you realize that you're like, damn, I know I had that.
Yeah, I knew I had that shit.
It's rough.
Or like you'll have like, let's say, fucking $10 in your, not even 10. Let's say like $15 in your account, right? You like, all right, I'm about to go get this like food, like I'm hungry and shit like that. You get there, look at your account, fucking iTunes don't fucking charge you. Like, why? Yo, iTunes always come at the most inconvenient time.
iTunes be getting you.
Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? So just to take it back, like, I understand people's situation with money. So you can't just say, oh, yeah, quit your job and then go
and
work on your
I've
purpose.
been seeing that. Same thing with you. Same thing with some of my friends that are DJs and hosts and videographers and stuff. I'm like, yo, you have talent. You know how to maximize and monetize your talent. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's just about finding the time.
Finding the right time.
Yo, at me next time, yo.
Yo, I did say DJ. I wasn't talking about Cheetah. Other DJs. But yeah, I mean, you know, I think I've said on here before that I'm the biggest advocate for, like, yo, follow your dreams.
Yeah, I'm also one of the biggest advocates for that too. But you know, I've gotten more realistic, you know what I mean, lately. And
Wait. Before you even continue, just know that a dream is not reality yet. So you can't even be realistic.
That's so true.
You can't even be realistic. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get motivational on y'all. And all this conversation, it might sound like we just ranting and catching up and stuff, but like this is real shit. So within any field, I think I let you guys know this all the time too. If whatever field you're in, like, just go for it. Try to make it match what you really want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I have I shout out my guy DJ Hover, who was just telling me that he got some job with some company, and I was like, I know that's not what you want to do. He was like, yeah, but they're gonna give me the opportunity to go out and talk to people. He wants to be a host. We can go out and talk to people, and I'm basically have to, like, I'm not selling stuff, but I'm trying to get people to you know, awareness about the company. And I'm like, fuck it, that's hosting a show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, when I was working at Buffalo Wild Wings, every table was a show. You know what I'm saying? I came out with my intro, you know what I'm saying? The food was the highliner, but you know what I'm saying? But what you know what I'm saying?
Even with me, like, even in working in media, it's been a blessing. It's been a blessing and like a half curse, because it's like I work in media, but I don't work in the position that I want.
But you're around
But I'm around so many people, and like, just within the past like 2 years, how many people I've spoken to, how many people I've like met, how many people's like, yo, we want to see more of your shit. That's like, because I be showing all my shit to
you
people.
should.
Yeah.
As you should.
So,
oh, you work in this field? Oh, by the way, I just happen to have a little.
Yeah.
You know
of
what I'm
course.
saying? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got to do that. People always said, like we talked about, just being near the field. People, probably over the last like few years or so, people always say, oh, you should try to like get internship at a radio station or something like that. I always felt like I'm at a certain point where, like, people tell me that I shouldn't do that anymore. But like,
you're way past that.
Yeah, I feel that too. But if you are trying to get into something like that, specifically for like college students and stuff like that, like, just try to get in the door. I know
all you need to be is in the door, man.
That's right.
You could literally work at Disney, let's just say, for example. You could literally be the receptionist, and like, you can meet so many people, you can make so many friends. That's one thing that I learned.
All
like,
about the relationships.
It's really like and honestly, working in media like these past 2 years, like, that's really what I learned. Like, the biggest thing is all about relationships. And you'd be like, surprised.
Damn, I wasn't even in this position, but just because I was talking to this
somebody
person now.
Yeah, they was like, oh, well, I'm having an event.
And I still got the same job, you know what I'm saying? But
I've met, even now, like I just got invited to a screening for a TV show that just came out.
That's dope.
And it's like a private screening, and that was just because I knew somebody in a certain department.
I hope you got a stack of business cards.
I don't.
You better hit up. I don't even. What's the name of the website?
I don't. I gotta freak it somewhere.
I forget who makes them. There's a bunch of people that make business cards, but yeah.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised.
Vistaprint with the joint on the back.
Yeah.
Moo
makes some nice cards.
Yeah, they make some good cards.
Did you ever used to judge people when they gave you a Vistaprint card and you saw the Vistaprint? You like, you ain't pay for this shit.
That's like still having the Fiverr logo on. No offense to any Fiverr.
No, I just got my new logo done by Fiverr, y'all. I'm really sorry. Did I show it to you guys?
You got the Fiverr logo still on there?
Nah.
Or you paid for that?
I paid for my shit. Come on, cuz. But yeah, are we getting started with anything? Or are we still going on?
Let's get started. Rants? Yeah, we can get started.
Hope you guys enjoyed that motivation. We just want to see you guys succeed, yo. We want to rise up all together. We want you guys to be able to, you know what I'm saying, be like, yeah, I remember where these guys started at, and also you remember where you started at as well. So it's all a part of the grand scheme. It's the stories. I don't have much to say about Malik Yoba. Are we starting with
Malik Yoba? So for the people that don't know Malik Yoba,
we don't have a clip for that, right?
We don't. Damn. I don't think he said. I think he was on a radio show and said
he said something about that. Go ahead.
But Malik Yoba, who is a famed actor, he was on Empire.
Right.
He
New
came
York
out.
Undercover?
Yeah, he was on New York Undercover too. He came out and said that he likes trans women.
On Empire.
Yeah.
All right. So now, when he said that, did he say that he likes trans women, or did he say that he finds them attractive?
I don't know. I think we might have to Google that.
I feel like that's two different things.
It's two different things. I mean, I don't have no problem with it. First of all, I respect Malik Yoba. He's from the Bronx, so you gotta respect.
I forgot about that too. Yeah.
I think he's a great actor, and I think we're at a point where it's just like, what you eat don't make me shit. Like it doesn't like.
I gotta use that quote more. That's
what you eat don't make me shit. And it's just like, dude, like if that's what you like, then that's what you like. But I think he was trying to. I think
it's like it don't affect anybody's life.
Yeah, it doesn't really affect anybody's life. You know what I mean? But I think he was bringing it because there was a guy, and I think it was in Chicago or like Baltimore or something like that, who committed suicide because like the people around him in his neighborhood were like clowning him.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah, he like committed suicide because he was dating a trans.
Yeah, the
woman.
gay community was very, very up in arms about that. I remember that. I got Malik Yoba said, trans people deserve love and respect as do those of us that love them. Okay. Yoba wrote, I love all women and count myself among those that find themselves trans attracted. I just learned a new term.
Trans attracted.
And I too have felt the self-imposed shame that comes with that truth, but it's time to speak up. I feel you, bro. I feel you. All right. So I don't know what the context was of why he decided to say that randomly, but I guess he's saying that he loves everybody.
He loves everybody.
But he did specifically say that he is attracted.
He's attracted.
He's attracted to him, and he's felt I guess the, like you said, self-imposed shame.
I think
you're not supposed to be attracted to him.
All right, let's keep it all the way real.
Right.
I think it could be confusing to some guys because you're looking on the exterior.
Yeah.
You're looking at a woman.
Exactly. That's the the scariest part. I was just telling somebody was telling me about they was in Miami. I was like, yeah, I didn't really have a good time when I was in Miami because it was raining most of the time I was there. And then the one club I went into, there was a bunch of chicks in there that we found out was trannies. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, when you walk in, you're like, oh, it's popping in here. And then you get close up, she got more hair on her arms, and you're like, wait. You know what I'm saying? Little Adam's apple, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? And it was like rapper looking dudes with big ass chains and stuff dancing all up on them. And I'd just be like, yo, I wonder if they know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Is dying over there.
But at a glance,
initially you're looking at somebody who you in your mind are interpreting it. This looks like a woman.
Word. This
Especially
is a woman
when they do it up. I ain't gonna lie. Let's keep it all the way real.
All the way up.
There's some motherfucking trans women out there that got some. I mean, like my nigga. I can see where you was going.
We got to put a rainbow flag on this episode.
It's like listen, sis. You got it.
Sis,
You
yo,
got it.
for
Because
real.
I clearly see where you
For
was
real.
going.
I'm trying to think if there was a time recently that I've seen. Nah, I feel like I've seen like trans people, and I was like, yeah, they wasn't. They was. What's the Jazz got me watching the show Pose.
Oh, Pose.
Passable is the term, right? So like, if you clearly, looking like, so all right, bro, you good?
You
know what I'm
good?
saying?
You got it. Listen, you
know
got
what
it.
I'm saying? But like, cause you be seeing dudes walking around in dresses and stuff every once in a while, and that's like,
And
yo,
you was
that's-
like, come on.
bro, I don't know what you're doing, but like certain people that are like well done up and stuff, and like they care about their, like, even some of the I don't know, I don't watch RuPaul's Drag Race, but I've seen like people on there, I'd be like, oh, that's a dude,
And they do their makeup good. Okay, so I worked at this nightclub. I don't want to shout them out. Should I shout them out? All right, so I'm not gonna shout them
He
out.
said, nah, fuck that.
But I used to. This is when I was working in nightlife. There was this white trans woman
Okay.
who she was like had to been like 6 feet 6'1". No, maybe a little bit shorter.
That's a big girl.
Swear to God, like curved body,
Ooh.
big ass titties,
Ooh.
like
How much she pay for him?
I don't know, probably
I
like
don't
a
know.
couple
I'm
stacks.
joking.
But like, she was mad cool. Like, she would come out. She was one of the bartenders. She was like the head bartender, and she would come out. Like, I'll be working the door with my boy. I'm not gonna shout out his name either. I'm gonna keep everything. Keep it kosher. And she would come out like, oh, you guys want any like water, drinks, or whatever? We're like, nah, we good. Like, she was mad cool. But like on the exterior, I remember there was dudes, like she would come outside and they'd be like, dudes like, oh, who that? Like and I'd be like, bro, you don't even know the half.
Yo, that's
funny.
funny.
Like regular straight dudes be like, damn, she's sexy. Da-da-da.
It's like, bro,
I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, like there's trans women out there who you clearly can see, like either you just had a good ass doctor or like you were meant to.
Is it Dr. Miami?
It's pretty clear you were meant to be a woman. I
Yo,
actually went to high school with a trans man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's like what? He's like famous.
I'm using
the
pronoun.
right pronouns.
Use the right pronoun. Go ahead.
He is a model now.
Wow.
Laith Ashley is his name.
I don't know the name, but
so
popping for being a trans model.
That's
dope.
So when he was a she,
it's crazy. That's a lane now. Like,
yeah,
trans models, the whole like vitiligo models, and
the Winnie
Yo.
chick. Yeah,
let me see.
That's I went to high school with her.
I wish you could have had a picture with his clothes on.
So at the time it was a her, so I can say her.
I'm like, let me bring the phone closer, but I realized he ain't got no clothes on. I'm like, all right.
So at the time in high school, he was a she, and she used to play basketball. She was like, I think maybe 2 or 1 year above me, and then after high school, started cutting her hair and all that stuff, hitting the gym. Then like a couple years later, transition, and I'm like, all right, I see you, brother.
Yeah,
I see you. More stacked
in high school though.
No, she
or just afterwards.
After high school,
okay, right.
he made the transition, but like stocky abs, all that.
Damn.
Fucking chiseled jaw, and I'm like,
so yo, where you work out at?
Yeah, like give me your fucking trainer.
You got some? Can I get some of those testosterone hormones?
Give me some of them shits.
Get a shot.
But I mean, clearly it worked out for him. So do your thing, brother.
I don't know if I know. Oh no, I do know one person. I don't know them personally, but I've hung out with them a couple times. But yeah, they recently just announced on Facebook that they're becoming a woman. I thought that was interesting.
Wow.
I was like, wow. He's got a girl too, they're probably gonna get married. But I was just like, that's interesting.
Wow.
It's interesting. It's very interesting.
How does that even gonna work?
Yo, that's the life that he chose. Did you watch the Dave Chappelle?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
So you want to talk about it in depth, or
yeah, we can talk. We got time.
I was just gonna comment on. I was just gonna comment on the fact that he was talking about trans people and how the trans people hate him and stuff like that.
We could talk about the whole special.
I don't want to give away too much of it, but like,
listen, it's been out for like
Phoenix. Did you watch it?
It's been out for like almost.
It's been out
for a couple weeks now.
Yeah.
If you ain't watching,
I was mad that I was waiting so long to watch it too, because nobody wanted to watch it with me. So, but yeah, at one point he said something like, because he's married to an Asian woman also.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know what I'm saying? I've been married an Asian woman. He said he'd do other random Asian stuff. And he said, but this is how I feel inside. I was like, this nigga Dave.
Yo, Dave
He's
Chappelle.
trans Asian.
First of all, you gotta give credit to Dave Chappelle.
Gotta give it
the
up
dude
for
is
him,
the
yo.
freaking GOAT, man.
Not for real.
Like, just his willingness to be himself and stand by his notions and like his beliefs.
Yeah.
Is like, and I'm only saying that, and I'm gonna be a little bit racially biased in this, like, because he's a black man. Like, as a white man, like, you could literally stand behind your beliefs, and everybody's just like, oh, okay, well,
Yeah.
whatever. But like any other race, black, Hispanic, Asian, like, if you have a certain belief and like it's not the common belief, everybody like criticizes you for it. And to be a colored, I sound so like 1950s,
especially within black people though. If your belief is different,
if your belief is different than what everybody else is, everybody like crucifies you for it. I sound so like 50s, right? With that, a colored man. So his willingness to just say like, nah, like, this is me, this is who I am, this is how I think. Nothing that I think is gonna be detrimental to the entire. Like, again, what you eat don't make me shit.
That's right.
But like, this is just how I feel. But like Dave Chappelle, people like Chappelle, people like Chris Rock, like, it's like, yeah, I'll talk a little bit about my life and what I'm going through, but like, I'm gonna give you guys the bigger picture, like what's going on in the world.
They make statements on the culture, and how, not just how they view things, but how foolish a lot of things that, you know, people think are normal are. Yeah. So like, if it's something about the politics situation that's going on, you know what I'm saying? If it's something about kids and social media, you know, if it's something about, I don't know. He talked about a lot of different things. So it's crazy to see like people are up in arms about a lot of different things. And it's like, yo, stop being so fucking sensitive. It is.
But I feel like we're gonna get to a point where there's gonna be this like we're rising up in terms of the level of sensitivity, and then like it's gonna hit a peak, and then I think everybody's gonna get to a point where it's just like, all right, like I can't keep trying.
I don't know where it's gonna.
Yeah, I don't know where it's gonna end.
I thought we almost hit it, but I guess we still got a little bit more to go.
I think we got a couple more years. You know, even with social media, I feel like it's gonna hit a peak. You know what I mean? And then it's just like from downhill from there. You know what I mean? Like after a while, people are just gonna be like, all right, I'm just tired of walking on eggshells, and everywhere I do and everything I say is gonna be like, you know what I mean? Like at a certain point, like nobody's gonna be able to say anything.
Hoping Andrew Schultz's comedy specials and stuff will help bring some of that out too.
We need to. I don't know if you ever seen this episode of Black Mirror. What's the name of that episode?
If it was the newest season,
it wasn't the newest season. Yeah, it was like maybe two seasons ago.
Talk about it.
It's about this woman who was like in this like futuristic community who everything was based on like social status. So,
yeah. I thought we talked about that.
Yeah. Did we?
Whatever the swiping one. I think we did. Yeah. The swiping one.
Yeah.
So you rate everybody like everybody you interact with.
So it's like now I feel like now we're in that space where everybody's just trying to be like humble and like PC so that we can all like look at each other good.
When I saw that episode, I probably just sat with the TV off for like half an hour just thinking to myself like
that's exactly what it's like.
That's what it's like for real.
That's exactly what it's like.
Scary.
And then it's gonna get to a point where people are gonna be like, and then even in the episode, it was like the point where she met the lady on a fucking truck, and she was talking about cursing and all that stuff, and she was like, but like, did it feel good when you cursed? Like, did it feel good when you said it? And she was like, that's how I should feel. Like, you should just get back to
word. Fuck out of here. What do you care about this rating system for?
Yeah, like why can't I just go and be like, you know, fuck y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Fuck y'all.
That's right. So you gotta be on your own.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to a peak, and then like after a while, it's gonna go back down, and everybody's just gonna kind of be normal again.
It'll be nice.
In a sense,
it'll be nice. People have to be more accepting.
Yeah.
So we talked about. You say you want to talk about the shop. Kevin Hart again got a little bit of backlash. Which after hearing it, and you know, after hearing people's account of it, and then also hearing it, I
Do you?
think
I don't think we have a clip.
I don't think it's anything to be that serious about. So what? Lil Nas X was on the shop.
He was on the shop
with a bunch of other people. Really dope cast. I'm still mad that
Kevin
LeBron
Love.
wasn't there.
Yeah.
Charlamagne the God, Kevin Love, C.J. McCollum, Gronk was there,
and
Kevin Hart,
something Rivera.
I
forgot the dude name.
I forgot who that dude was. Every time they showed him, I was like, "Who's that?"
Some marketing dude.
I forgot. I think he was.
Yeah.
And then Maverick Carter, of course. So yeah, Kevin was like, "Oh, this." He came out as gay. So what? You know what I'm saying? And then kept going and kept moving on. So people took that as like, oh, he don't even care. He's insensitive. I'm like, no, he was just saying that
it's like
it doesn't.
But he doesn't. That's the thing. He doesn't care. Like, I don't care if you're gay.
Right.
Like, just do it.
You got it?
And with all that early success, you felt it was important to make an announcement recently.
He said it was gay. So what?
Yeah,
so what?
So why did he feel that was necessary? It's not about who cares. That's actually my question.
It's not about
why
who
did he feel it
cares.
was necessary to come out and say that?
It's not that like it's like being forced. It's just like knowing like growing
And Lil
up.
Nas didn't care about that
like,
shit either.
Yeah.
I'm grown.
He
I'm
felt the
grown
same
up
way.
to hate this shit. I'm not supposed to
Growing up to
ever
hate
like
what?
this.
Hate what? Hate what?
I said, you from the hood,
Homosexuality, gay
Why?
people. Come on now.
Why you gonna
If
hate
you're really
it?
from the hood, you know. You like like
He's like, you
it's-
from Philly,
it's
nigga,
not
you know they don't
something-
like gay
So
people.
it's like if for me, the cool dude with the song on top of everything to say this, any other time.
That's real shit.
Like I'm doing this for attention in my eyes. But if you're doing this like while you're at the top, you know it's like for real. And it's like showing like it doesn't really like matter, I guess.
Exactly, it doesn't.
There it is.
He is a big ass troll though.
Yeah. But I think about the Lil Nas X thing. It's like, okay, so after hearing that, I'm like, so are you actually gay or did you just say that?
Still, right?
Yeah, like,
It's
did you
still,
just
'cause
say that
he's a
to,
troll. He's a troll.
Did you just say that to like bring awareness to
I would,
something?
I believe, and I would like to think that he's gay now after saying all this, because I would be, like that's a prank, bro.
Yeah.
That's a real prank.
That's a hell of a move.
That's a prank if he didn't, because he does goofy shit like that every once in a while. But yeah, I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think it.
But that's some real shit what he said though. Like most people, you hear them like giving their most tragic stories usually when they're not being spoken about. Like you hear, and
Right.
I hate to even bring this up, but like you hear women who like pretty much aren't in the public eye anymore, like talking about, oh, I just want to talk about the time that I was being abused by my husband and all that stuff or whatever. And it's just like of course you would bring that up now. I don't want to like be insensitive to the look at me.
Right.
Not trying to be
Being
insensitive.
this toxic masculinity over here.
I don't want to be insensitive to like their stories, but it's like, why didn't you speak about that when you were on top? Like now that nobody's talking about you, suddenly you want to come out just to get it.
That's a good point. Because honestly, people judge when you're in the public eye. People judge crazy. So like again, for him to say that,
while he's on top,
he's at the top and he's gonna do it, so it's real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's
I respect that. I respect people who do that when it's like, even with Kaepernick, I mean, he kind of wasn't really on the top at the time.
That is a funny ass topic right there. But
like Kaepernick really wasn't, like, he was kind of getting benched and stuff like that, but for him to take that stance, even in a time where like he was on top, it's like, yeah, like I respect that. I have much more respect for people who's willing to risk it while they got everything, as opposed to people who are willing to risk it when they ain't got shit.
He did have it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Lost his job, all that stuff. And yeah, so yeah, I thought that was funny because people were like, yo, he wasn't even that good.
Yeah,
people say that all the time, and I'm like, yo, but he was still doing.
Yeah,
his
he
job.
was still getting checks.
All right, so since we on the topic of football, your guy AB,
Antonio Brown.
what's the deal? Because I only seen one post about it. But yeah, I don't know who dropped him. I forgot.
He was on the Raiders.
The Raiders.
So it started mad long ago. Mind you, they haven't even played a game yet.
Yeah.
Before they dropped him. So
he just got on the Raiders.
No, he just got on the Patriots. Well, I'll bring you up to speed.
Break it down.
So he gets.
I don't follow football.
So the whole shit that was going down with him. Well, people who follow football knew the whole shit that was going down with him.
Jay-Z might make us follow it.
With him and the Steelers. Oh, did we even get it? Did we get into that?
We talked about it.
We talked about that, right?
A little bit.
All right.
Last episode.
Yeah, but you haven't talked about the recent.
updates.
Yeah, but they're selling shirts in a concert.
Yeah, that's
and
a little
and
goofy.
that kind of got some backlash.
Even more backlash. That's a little goofy.
Like the first thing we're getting out of the mysterious like agreement is that there'll be a concert and merch.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, yo, somebody's like, we already poor. Why are you trying to sell us stuff?
Yeah.
So.
Man, y'all stand online for fucking $1,200 sneakers, so shut the fuck up.
I forget who I heard say this, but somebody said something along the lines of that all this was probably in play already, and like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like they had all this set up. We're just seeing like the video. Who knows when that meeting really was?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
did you see the whole video?
I still didn't see the whole video.
You gotta watch the whole video. I think if most people are outraged who haven't seen the whole video, because like he said a lot of good shit in there.
Yeah.
But back to the AB shit.
AB.
So AB had a problem when he was on Pittsburgh Steelers. He was like, yo, I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here. Like, made a whole mess of that shit. Gets out.
He wasn't hurt or nothing.
Nah, he wasn't hurt. But like he just
like
didn't like the team.
All right.
Didn't get along with the team.
That's why he was on Masked
fucking
Singer.
Ben. Yeah. Didn't get along with fucking Ben Roethlisberger. He was actually on The Shop. You should watch his episode.
Okay.
Fucking gets
I like hearing athletes talk shit now that I think about it. The ones that are knowledgeable, that's cool. Go ahead.
I think he gets waived or his contract is up with Steelers. Whole summer's like, listen, I'm not going on a team unless y'all giving me guaranteed money. Like,
how much he asking? 100 mil?
I think he had like he was gonna get like at least a good 24 mil a year or something like that. Fucking gets signed by the Raiders.
Okay.
Like, loving it, gets his guaranteed contract, dope. Fucking, and then just has to having mad problems with them. Like, gets on the team. I think the first thing, like, he did, you know how people be doing that, what the fuck is it called? That cryotherapy shit where they, like, freeze you and shit or whatever. Or they put you in some, like, cold chamber. He did that. I think he did it with the team or something like that. And then, like, his feet got freezer burn.
No way.
Swear to God, feet got freezer burn. Like, couldn't play for, like, a good month, wasn't going to practice, none of that shit.
What?
Pissed off about that. That was the first thing.
That's a thing?
That is a thing. I didn't know that. I didn't even know that could happen.
That's wild. I never heard nothing like that.
I didn't even.
Because that's mainly for athletes.
Yeah. That fucking chamber
weird.
shit.
I still haven't done one yet.
I kind of want to do it, but like after that shit, I was just like, I don't know.
I don't think I work out that hard. I don't think I exert my body that much.
I remember seeing some shit. Fucking LeBron James was in some like chamber shit. I'm like, yeah. Or like you ever see them with that fucking shit on their leg?
Yeah, that too. That's
I'm like, yeah, I don't work out.
That's like extreme, like strenuous like activity. Like.
I don't push that hard. Right. So anyways, does the cryotherapy shit, gets freezer burn on his feet, can't play. Can't practice, can't play. Then after that, feet heals. And then is a situation where he wanted to play with his old helmet because I'm guessing that was just better for him.
I heard something about that. I thought that was a joke.
Nah, it was real. Like, he wanted to play with his old helmet, but the helmet that he wanted to play with was like 10 years past its like fucking safety.
Oh my God.
So they was like, listen, you can't wear this helmet because this doesn't abide to the safety regulations. Like, you got to wear the new shit. He was like, nah, files a grievance against the team. Like, yo, y'all niggas got to let me play with my old helmet. Team is like, nah, we're not going to let you play. Then just starts doing some bullshit, like not crazy. Showing up to practice, all this.
This is all off season.
All off season.
It's crazy. Training
camp. Season hasn't even started yet. I think today is the first day where the NFL season starts.
Oh, the season starts.
Yeah.
Oh, it's football Sunday.
Motherfucking has that situation. The GM sends him a letter and fines him. Like, yo, we gonna find you like $24,000 or some shit because you just acting stupid. He posts that to his social media, and like that just went up in a frenzy and shit like that. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you've seen that.
That's like reply all on the company email.
Word. Or like niggas screenshotting your shit. Like, fuck you screenshotting my shit and posting it.
That's wild.
Then gets into it with the GM, like argument with the GM, and then after a while, they was just like, yo, fuck it, we just gonna release you. Like, it's over.
So they got rid of him. I don't know if it was on Bleacher Report that I seen this on. Who I'm not following. I just, people share stuff. I might have been you that posted it. I think I posted it, I think it was you that posted it. And yeah, I seen like, I don't know if it was Anthony Davis or somebody under there like, yo, Packers, yo, get on it. Somebody was like, yo, Chicago Bears, get on. I'm like, yeah.
But the Patriots picked him up. which
wait, just now.
just now.
Oh, shit.
Patriots picked him up.
Oh, they're getting it
which
again.
is, I don't know. That's gonna be a monster.
Brady's
team.
still working?
Brady's still working. That's a monster team right there. I don't really
Is the
follow
retirement
football,
year
but
for him and Belichick?
We'll see. We'll see if Brady gets another championship this year. Like, dude,
Go
the GOAT,
Go.
best quarterback of all time. Dude has 6 rings.
The Golden Goat.
The Golden Goat. The Golden Goat.
There you
I may
go.
have to use that one,
Word.
bro.
So yeah. That's segue in. All right, so I wanted to talk about another conversation they had on the shop was the GOAT gene, but also, are we done talking with AB?
Yeah,
because
we done with
he's
AB.
good now, so he's on the team. We could talk about the GOAT thing in a second, but just again, sorry if you guys don't care about sports, but Carmelo, we don't know where Carmelo's going to be at.
Oh yeah, I
Still
haven't
to
even
this
thought
day.
about that. I
Still
forgot
to
all
this
about that
day.
situation.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's got to be better than somebody in the league.
Yeah.
You know what I'm You know what I'm saying? He hasn't been proving himself lately because he hasn't been put in a position to prove
Yeah.
himself. But when he was on it, what was he with the Rockets for like 10 days, and he didn't provide. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna be honest. Carmelo kind of fucked himself up.
oh yeah,
He
agreed.
fucked himself up when he was on the Knicks.
Agreed.
And I think the Knicks have this thing, in my opinion, where, because I follow basketball way more than I follow football.
Yes.
But I feel like they're not only the team, but the front office and even the owner, James Dolan.
They all suck.
It's not necessarily about winning. Like, we don't really care about winning.
It's
And
a
by
business.
winning, I mean, like, getting us to the playoffs, possibly getting us to a championship.
Right.
It's more about let's sell tickets, let's
Mm-hmm.
sell merchandise, let's get asses in seats, let's make a show.
That's all it
So I
is.
think they're more about show than they are about
I don't know
the actual
James
game.
Dolan's background, but it's about business, and I wish I could say it was more about the show aspect of it, but I'm not gonna get into that because they're boring. I think I don't know if I've said this before, but I've heard people say that they don't even play like music while the players are warming up. Like that's been a complaint at some point. You know what I'm saying? I remember my guy Charles Oakley got kicked out. He
Oh,
was like,
yeah.
what the fuck
That was
what
fucked
is
up.
this shit?
So
What is
fucked up.
You know what I'm saying? They trash over there.
Then I remember some kid said something about, he was like, James, this was on like Instagram. James Dolan was like going into the coming out of the stands or going into, you know, that fucking
The
whatever
tunnel shit.
and somebody shouted, "Oh, sell a
Bitch
team."
ass nigga.
Bitch ass.
You said sell the team.
Somebody said sell the team, and the dude got suspended for life.
Wait,
like,
he can't go to the.
You can't go to the Garden.
Oh, that's
James
trash.
Dolan was like, I'm suspending you for saying that dumb shit. Yeah, like crazy.
The
So-
fact that he finger pointed at the person that he said, "Yo, you right here."
Yeah,
Damn, he probably had security guards and shit with him. People
Yeah.
want his head, yo. I don't know what his background is, where he came
his
from.
pops is fucking owns like fucking
Hines or some shit.
he owns some cable network or some shit like that.
Ooh.
Yeah, something like
Actually, that makes
Yeah.
sense now because MSG. network
MSG is
kinda,
under yeah.
Yeah.
His pops is, I mean, he's pretty much a trust fund baby. Let's be
Oh,
honest.
Jesus freaking James Dolan, bro.
But yeah, so when going back to Carmelo, I think the system of the Knicks was more about like, listen, it's not about winning, it's about selling tickets. And I think the reason why Carmelo was there so long was because he kind of fit that mold where it's like, look, just come, get your money, and then it doesn't matter if you win or anything like that. Like, you're still going to have your money. And not only that, you're in New York. There's so many other opportunities
Yeah,
to
that
make
kinda
other
screwed
money
him
and
up,
shit
too.
like that.
That screwed him up.
You know what I mean? So he wasn't playing to his full potential. Because when he was on Denver, like, he was killing. Like, let's
Yeah.
be honest.
Yeah.
Comes to,
When you become a New York athlete, like, it's showtime.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's that's the biggest platform. You know what I'm saying? Because New Yorkers go hard for whatever team, whatever. You
Word.
know what I'm saying? You could be trash, but if you come here, put on that jersey, like
Everybody's going to
we
root
gotta
for you.
we
Yeah.
gotta. You know what I'm saying? Like it's rough. So like we were excited, you know, to get Melo. You know what I'm saying? One of the top prospects at one point. Killing in Denver for a team that, you know what I'm saying, almost the same situation
Yeah.
as LeBron. I was like, yo, no, nobody was caring about the Nuggets
Yeah,
before.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So now he got to a point where he's like, oh, I'm the star. Everybody's welcoming me. They're like praising me and
all
stuff
that.
like that. It's like, so now I got to show out. Yes, the money is there. You know what I'm saying? It's all there. So now he's thinking like, and I've heard, and athletes have talked about this before. He's more focused on like padding his stats and stuff now. So he wants to. Yeah, I was on the biggest team and the biggest stadium and the biggest lights.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I dropped 30. Yeah, but Melo, but we lost though.
Yeah, we lost the game.
Like, yeah, but you ain't see how I shook that one nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hit the last. And I've said, and basketball players have pointed this out to me when I don't know if he was on the Knicks at this time. He might have still been on the Knicks. Somebody was like, yo, watch this. I've seen this in multiple games. Watch this. Like seconds down. Knicks might be down like a few points. He's not going to pass the ball. He's not. He's not going to pass the ball. Like seconds left on the clock and people are sitting there watching this. Because I know Melo, watch. He wants to take that last second shot and, you know what I'm saying, no matter where it's from. And everybody can't do that.
That's
no
so
offense
true.
to Melo because he's probably made a bunch of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's probably made a bunch of them, but everybody can't be like, you know what I'm saying, that, what was it? I think, damn, I love Paul George too. But what was it? Damian Lillard hit that last, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, when he hit it on Paul.
Off balance from the logo, last second to win, you know what I'm saying? Kick him out, send him home, like crazy. Everybody can't do that though, but that's what Melo wants every time.
I believe it was Andrew Schultz that said, shout out to Flagrant 2 podcast. Andrew Schultz said, if you're on a team and you feel, and in your heart, you know the best chances of your team winning this game is you taking that shot.
Yeah.
Aren't you going to take it? Like, are you wrong?
Yeah.
Not even like that you know what the fact is the best chance of
if it
y'all
was
winning
if
is
it was
you.
the fact.
I mean, it's the Knicks.
If it was the
it probably was the fact.
If it was the fact, then yeah. So I mean, I don't know where he's been at. Like I said, he looks like he's doing good now. So I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yo, I mean, again, it's just workout. It's just Instagram workout videos. You can
Everybody does. Even
you know what I'm
Kaepernick does that. Like
You know what I'm
Kaepernick
saying?
looks
True
good in
that,
those
true that.
workout
It's like,
videos.
damn, he looked like he could.
And I'm just like, I see that.
Like if he had actual equipment on and was in a real game setting, that he might
that would
be
be
able to
much
do
better.
something.
Yeah.
He got bunnies on that 4-foot rim.
For real, son. For real. So you gotta be battle tested. And you know that they could do it, but it's
I hate when athletes do that though. Like they post like, okay, if it's off season, like when LeBron does it, you're clearly on the team.
All right, I'm getting back.
Like, yeah, getting back to it, getting work. But like players who clearly aren't in their league, and it's like posting workout videos and shit like that. It's like, dog, like, why don't you work?
Look how wet my shot is with no D on me.
Yeah.
Yo.
It's like, dude, like get on the team first and then do all that shit.
I'm like, I've been watching J.R. Smith work out for the last year and shit. After that final shit, nobody wanted nothing to do with him. I didn't even realize he wasn't on the team.
Yeah, he's not on the team.
I didn't know Amon Shepard wasn't on the team.
Oh yeah, they've been let him go.
I
He was
didn't-
trash
I'm like,
though.
What was
Amon Shepard was trash.
Yeah, I thought he was
He was trash.
I like Shep.
Question is, I know we're talking a lot of sports. Is Della Vadova or whatever?
I think he's still on the team.
Deli's with the.
I think he's still on the team.
No, he's not with the Mavericks. Where's he at? They got all the Slavics over there.
Matthew.
Oh yeah. The Mavericks like
they stole
the Mavericks,
Porzingis.
the European team. Yeah.
Yeah,
the
they got that Luka kid.
The Great White Hope.
And apparently, what's his name?
He's
came
on
from the Knicks.
Cleveland.
What's his name?
R.J. Barrett.
No, from the Knicks. He's on Dallas now.
Porzingis.
The unicorn. Apparently,
Yeah.
he's like jacked now.
No way.
That's what they said. They said he's like put some weight on him. They say he put a weight on him after that dude in his country punched him out of the club.
Oh my god,
That really happened?
Yeah. Not knocked him out, but he got like jumped or something.
Damn, they
I
try to hit
think
him
Della
like Big
Vadova
Papi.
is still in the league too. Yeah,
Dellavedova is.
damn, he's young. He's born in '90.
Yeah, I was about to say he wasn't that. He wasn't old. But yeah, just saying that certain players I feel like should be doing their thing a little bit more.
I compare that to like the really handsome or the really pretty person, girl, or male or female, that is always single.
Yeah,
Yo, there's something wrong with you.
there's
There's
definitely
something with you because then Deli got a contract in the team. So it's something you're probably, and we've heard it a lot, you're probably a cancer in the locker room.
Yeah,
cancer
for
to
real.
a team.
Yeah.
That's usually what it is.
You don't
think
elevate
so.
young players.
So
you don't
true.
bring anything. You may be nice, but you don't bring anything to a team.
That's so fucking true.
And
so fucking
it might
true.
be you.
It is, and I think a lot of players don't want to admit that they're the cancer, especially Carmelo. Like,
Yeah.
I
think he finally whatever
Yeah.
that last interview he did, he finally kind of got into it. Like, all right, I know.
yeah, like
I'm willing to come off the bench, guys. Come on, just
especially
give me a check.
when they traded him to OKC, like he was like, yo, I'm not trying to come off the bench. It's like, dog, you're not as good as you think you are, or you're just. There's players who can fucking outshine you. And the thing about Carmelo, like, he don't want to work. Like, you don't want to work hard. You was out of shape, fucking doing dumb shit. Like, bro, you got to work hard.
It's a lot. So in the shop again, we talked about that clip. I know we have, because that was the most interesting clip that I seen. I think Charlamagne had posted on his Instagram page, and I was like, "Ooh, this is a nice little,
that's
convo."
definitely it. Yeah.
Is there a GOAT gene? How do you feel about that? Because I don't know. Yeah,
You have the clip? Yeah, play the clip.
Goats are fucking made. When you talk about greatest of all times, when you talk about legends, you don't start out that way. You learn how to be that. Name a GOAT that started out as a GOAT. And I'll go, okay, I'm fucking wrong.
So you don't think it's a GOAT gene?
No!
Really?
See, I personally do think that
Bron
the
has
GOAT
a
gene was
GOAT
always
gene
there.
because
the
of
GOAT gene
genetics.
doesn't have to be within your body.
Get it, Kev.
Right
Tom
there.
Brady is right here. LeBron James is right here.
He's pointing to his
Hey,
head
Kev, what's the key thing?
Discipline.
because it's a
What's the
mental
key?
game.
Discipline.
What's the key thing that he said the Patriots are built off of?
Say it again?
What's the key thing he said the Patriots are built off of?
Mental toughness.
Well, let me ask Kev a question then. Kevin Love, what is LeBron doing that you're not then?
Can't compare. That's an unfair question.
Even
because
But it's two
Kevin
different
Love-
types of players.
Yes.
Like
Damn.
Kevin Love is a walking 26-12.
Talk about
with his
it,
own
CJ.
team.
Yes.
With ease, he can get
and
26
and
and 12.
Give him his flowers.
immediately became a small conversation.
Yep.
When he got with LeBron. They immediately
I remember people talking about
disregarded
Kevin Love,
what the fuck he was.
but I don't
when he came.
remember
LeBron's
like
a
I don't
global
remember like
figure.
how
Yeah, but I just think
how
he's
great
No,
he was and stuff like
Kevin
that.
Love was definitely, when he was on the Timberwolves, like everybody was like,
The
"Yo,
Timber-
he's the,
okay, that's
yeah,
why I
he was on the
never-
fucking,
alright,
he was
alright.
the nicest nigga on that
It
team."
was to
Yeah.
the point where I didn't even know he was white. From
Yeah.
how they talked about him, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, another
No,
black
no,
dude.
no.
And plus, he
I
had
remember-
like
I
he had a
remember that.
buzz cut too.
Word. I remember that. I remember people talking, and I didn't know who he was. You know what I'm
I
saying?
just knew some dude named Kevin Love was nice on the
Word.
Wolves. Yeah.
That's all I heard. That's all I knew about.
I was like,
So,
oh, snap, he white?
when they said, I thought he was already on the Cavs. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So
he's
when
on-
they brought him over, and then they was like, "Yo, Kevin," you know what I'm saying? And then I was like, "Yo, he's not really getting that because LeBron is there." You know
LeBron is
what I'm saying? And Kyrie at this point at the time too, right?
true. Both
Most
of them.
important about that conversation and that clip, if you were to be on the shop, would you be okay with being volunteered as the person who gets a cut from a guy that's not your barber? like, yes, it's the shop, but it's not your barber.
That's
LeBron,
interesting.
And LeBron says, "Yo, Vince, do you mind being the one that gets shaped up?" You're like,
Because I always wonder how they decide. I always wonder how they decide who's getting the cut. Because Kevin Love got a haircut, right?
Gronk. I think it was Gronk.
Gronk got a haircut.
Gronk got a haircut.
McCullen got one, and I'm mad the dude just like. Did he like signal like, yo, I'm gonna come to you? Like he just came, put the thing. I would have been like, oh, hold up, bro.
Can I get my point
You
out
ain't even-
first before you strangle me with this
Word, you didn't even ask me what I'm looking for.
shit? Yo, word. Can I get the chart pointing at a number? Nigga,
Your barber be like, yo, so what we doing today?
He just starts giving you a part.
yeah. Wait. Hold on. Yo, we trying to talk about.
I've been cool with that.
We trying to talk about mental health awareness. I got anxiety right now because you just started clipping the back of my neck. I ain't say shit. I ain't even look at your face. Son.
Word, man. Oh my God. I'd have been sick if the dude came to me.
That's wild for me. I was wondering how they, like, who sets up, like, how they get their haircuts, in what order, who's getting a haircut. Because I think this episode, you see Charlamagne and somebody else was sitting on the couch. Whoever was sitting on the couch had, like, a fresh shape up. Obviously,
Yeah.
Charlamagne is bald as shit. So I'm like, all right, so they don't need to be in barber chairs.
Word.
But, yeah, I don't know who produces that. That part of the show, but
Yeah, I mean, and the other thing too, like, who the fuck drinks wine in a barbershop? Nobody drinks fucking wine.
LeBron. That's his shit. That's it. Yo, we the Pinot gang. We supposed to be. Yo, we might have to start drinking some wine in barbershop. Stealing our swag. Shit.
Bringing a whole glass in there. I'm like, oh, okay.
All right. So yeah. So we about to go to how much time we got? We about to go to this my going away party in a little bit. We still got a couple more topics. Jazz is rushing me, but I want to talk about some shit.
Yeah.
Did y'all talk about the GOAT gene though? Like, did y'all
Oh,
get
yeah.
that?
Go,
So,
go, go,
back
go,
to the
go,
GOAT gene.
go,
See,
go,
we
gene.
talking about barbers and shit.
You think so? Do you think there's a goat gene?
All right, so when listening to everybody's conversation, I like thinking about how you build up to it. I would say that there's probably people like LeBron, people like, I don't want to say Zion because he hasn't gotten there yet.
But even still, he's still like a
Yeah,
fucking monster.
I would say that's genetics, but it's not, you know what I'm saying? You could be big as shit and not have nothing to do with
Word.
basketball, which is funny as hell anyway. But yeah, I don't know if there's absolutely a GOAT gene. I feel like you can develop something and like literally, I guess that would be a good gene. Literally like enhance your own DNA by absorbing information?
I think, I mean, in sports, even in sports, like
I'm talking about in general. But
general, but in sports, like I feel like there's just genetically you just either you have it or you don't.
Yeah, true that.
I think in general, I think once you hone in on your craft, I think you can develop the GOAT gene.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's it.
You know, Kevin Hart, I'm sure there's a guy just as funny as Kevin Hart,
Funnier.
or funnier than Kevin Hart that's like in a fucking bar right now doing jokes.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let's just
people
say,
think he's funny, but he in the middle of Kentucky
or some shit
where
like
nobody uses social media and he don't know how to market himself.
Or even like in New York,
he's not taking it seriously.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, like, or even let's take New York, which is a big comedy. There's like guys out there who are probably funnier than Kevin Hart who are fucking doing jokes at some comedy club or doing jokes somewhere where they're just not putting in the effort. You know what I mean?
Or niggas is hating on them and don't want to share. Oh my
or
God.
some shit.
That's the only reason my rap career ain't take off. I tell you, I would get on features with people and they wouldn't put out the song.
Oh my God, that's
or they would
they'd be like, damn.
Or they would
son.
allegedly commit a crime and go to jail.
Yeah, or that too. Yeah. People,
allegedly,
I'm like, damn, you gonna get locked up tonight for doing a song with me, my nigga? Like, shit.
I think in sports, I think there is a GOAT gene. I think in entertainment, it's all about honing in on your talent.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Here's my rebuttal to that: Mamba mentality.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So Kobe admitted to himself, obviously he was a protege. He was great. You know what I'm saying? He was prodigy is the word I meant to use. Sorry.
Prodigy.
He was great when he was younger, came straight out of high school, you know, killing shit. He was nice, got to the big leagues, which is what a lot of people do. They say, oh, I don't know if this kid is ready. He, went straight to the league. He was doing his thing. He was working, got to play against Jordan and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't there. He was hitting air balls and shit. People was laughing at him. They're like, yo, you know what I'm saying? But he worked on it. You hear stories about Kobe going in the gym and taking thousands and thousands of shots and not leaving until he makes a certain amount. And then somebody else walks in the gym after him and he don't leave until they leave. Until after they leave. You be like, damn, nigga, I took a shower and put my shoes on. Yeah, I just wanted to show you that you couldn't outwork me.
Word.
Because that's his thing.
Yeah.
That's his thing. And you know what I'm saying? And that's a blessing to have that type of discipline.
I don't know if everyone remembers that. I'm almost positive that game where he tore his whatever. If my memory serves me right, there was some game, either that game or some other injury, where he was clearly like done. Like your leg, your knee, whatever is shattered. It's done. And I always remember, only because I was big on like always respecting the coach's decision. I remember Kobe waving off the sub. I'm like, bro, you were literally like kneeled over in pain, and the coach is setting something, and you're waving.
Hands still work.
Yeah, and you're waving.
This nigga Kobe,
like,
yo.
I'll just shoot from here. Just
Yo, for real.
But he waved off a sub when he was clear. I think like, oh, he might be hurt. No, Kobe's leg was done for.
Mr. Bryant, you're bleeding.
And he waved off a sub. I'm like, God damn.
It's like you're foaming at the mouth.
That Mamba mentality, bro.
Word. Even like, okay, so I was having a conversation with somebody maybe like a month ago or something like that, and they were talking about Tyler Perry. And they were talking about how like Tyler Perry would do this thing where he would like it's basically lock himself in a room for like a week, and like in that week he'll have like a whole season of a show.
That's
like
the best type of creative people do stuff like that.
And even
probably
me
take
is
hella
like
drugs too.
Probably. Nah, honestly, okay.
To come up with the Medea character. Imagine what has to be.
That explains a lot for like some of his shows. If the whole season was made in a week, it explains a lot.
I agree.
It explains a lot of why.
I only watch House of Pain.
Why House of Pain storylines were the way they were because they were made in a week. But don't get me wrong, I watched it.
I agree.
Or his new one on Netflix.
Oh shit.
With I guess it's like a family something, like the basketball player that retired and he moved home. It's with
I think I heard about this.
It definitely was made in a week. but I watch it.
You could tell.
But yeah, but that's just that level of like discipline where you could just say fuck all the bullshit, like completely drain out all the distraction and just focus on like even me. I aspire to like be at that point that level
you
where
gotta
I'm
lock
just, like,
yourself away every once in a
completely
while.
locked in with that Mamba mentality. You know what I mean? So it's definitely like how hard are you willing to go? You know what I mean? Like, who's willing to go the hardest?
Like we said, it's about that risk.
Yeah.
Like, you could fucking hurt yourself taking 1,000 shots, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you don't try, if you really want to make all those shots in the real game, you have to fucking practice.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? You got to do it.
So
what can you do?
Yeah, I think just hearing from what you're saying, I think there may not be a GOAT gene. There may not be a
like
GOAT
I said,
gene.
I feel like if you take it in, it embraces you in some way and becomes part of your DNA.
It's like getting the Infinity Stone.
Like I said, that too. Yo, you feel that shit through your veins. You get all that. Since we motivating you throughout the episode today, I forget, somebody said like millionaires and like successful people read like 2 books a week or something like that. And think about how many books you read, how often you read. You know what I'm saying? If you just up how many books you read, like that's information that literally I see. I'm horrible at quotes, guys. I don't know who said none of this shit, but somebody else said, like, I look at every book as a new mentor. You know what I'm saying? So that's like literally somebody taking their life's experience and writing it down for you, and you literally taking it in. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody was talking about Ryan Leslie saying that he talks to over 100 people a day.
Wow. Oh yeah,
each person,
he was on somebody's
podcast.
Because
each person is another like lesson you can learn, another connection you can make.
Everybody knows something you don't.
Yeah, so he talks to over 100 people a day or something like, or he makes sure he does that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Shit, I don't even talk.
He counts.
I don't even talk to like 5 people.
I'll probably talk to hundreds of people when I host events, but
like he means like call.
Yeah, no, like that's ooh.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, like and he was like, yo, like if you're not successful, like this is why you're not successful. I saw like a clip of it. He was on somebody's podcast.
What podcast is that?
Like,
I gotta check it. I love Ryan Leslie.
He was like, yeah, like if you're not successful because you're not, like it's just too many. There's too many outlets to like contact people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At this point,
I'm still waiting for whatever German rapper that stole his laptop to come out with the dopest shit ever. This is like years ago. He lost his laptop in Germany, and yeah, I'm still waiting to hear that shit.
Wow.
But I wouldn't call him a GOAT, but he's definitely got some. He's got a lot of hits. He's very very talented.
Yeah, very talented.
Very talented.
And still doing his thing. You know.
But yeah, I feel like again, it's all about forming the stuff into your DNA. And the word I think Charlamagne said in the shop, outliers is the word that was used. And I love, if you haven't read the book Outliers, I definitely recommend it. The biggest thing is the principle of the 10,000 hours.
Yeah.
And how to master something.
Gotta put your 10,000 hours in.
So like, I feel like when you become a master of something, you could call yourself a GOAT, especially if you're succeeding in it and making it look good. You know what I'm saying? Again, LeBron definitely has something that a lot of people don't. But before all of that, you could see that it was hard work that he put into it. And like I said, Kobe is probably the best example because
he was trash when he first came in the league.
There's nobody that compares to like his work ethic.
Yeah. So fucking true. You like, but at the same time too, it's like you really. I think so. Let's take Joe Budden for example.
Hey, my guy.
Joe Budden, for the most part, his rap career was trash. Let's be honest. If you don't listen to hip hop, because I didn't listen to his music for most of his career. I dipped back in with the Slaughterhouse shit, but I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like I admit that I like ignorant shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that, he was a rappity rap dude. You know what I'm saying? And was spitting and was killing shit. But a lot of times I'd be like, damn, I wish I could hear him on a beat like this or something like that. So but Joe Budden, I think the GOAT comes in you when you actually know what it is, like when you tap into what you're really destined for.
You absolutely have to have a why.
You know what I mean? And I think when Joe Budden was doing the rap thing, it was cool. But even when he was rapping, I used to watch like a lot of his stuff on YouTube. Yeah. Whenever he was doing like a lot of stuff with Tahiri and all that, and like the girls and like even with Maul and all of them. Like I used to watch those.
I told you that's why VinceBracy.com.
Yeah, like I was more interested in that. Part of Joe Budden.
People realized that he's like, oh shit, I can make money off of hanging out with my friends.
Yeah. So I think his rap career was maybe something that he loved to do. I'm pretty sure he was passionate about it.
He loved hip hop,
but
he was passionate about it still.
Tapping into like manifesting his destiny was his personality. You know what I mean?
He wants to be happy. I could tell that about him. He wants to be happy, and he admits a lot of times that in his music, he was sad.
Yeah,
You know
and he
what I'm
was
saying?
doing drugs
So he
and
was
stuff
skilled
like
that too. He was skilled at rapping. So he's like, I'm gonna tell my story. You know what I'm saying? But again, he's like, oh, when I was on tour rapping about all this depressive shit, my suicidal thoughts, I was like, damn, I'm rapping this shit, like performing it to people, and they like it, but it's making me sad again.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
But once he tapped into him being a personality,
it was the right time.
Blew up.
It was the right time, right place.
He
for
blew
everything.
up. And I think that's him manifesting his destiny. It's like the hosting thing. Like, you know, you was trying to be a dentist.
Yeah.
And
you remember that?
I remember that shit. I remember when Vince used to draw and shit.
I want to get back into drawing a little bit. I don't know.
I remember when Vince used to draw.
Word. I was nice at drawing.
You actually were good.
People, I should have been in a Montessori school. I keep saying that, but they tried to like brainwash me out of that. It's like, you can't just be doodling in your notebooks all day.
But once you found the hosting, once you manifested that destiny, that might have been your destiny.
That's it.
You know
and
what
I
mean?
still feel like every once in a while, I still be like, maybe I still feel like there might be something else within me that I haven't just unlocked yet. I haven't gotten to that level. But like I said, 10 years in, I've realized this is
it's all about unlocking your destiny. Even with me, like, I wanted to play in the NBA when I was a kid.
Ooh,
you know what I mean? I wanted to play.
You was
basketball.
nice at basketball too.
I was nice, but like I was Joe Budden nice. You know what I mean? I was nice, but like I wasn't happy.
People wasn't buying your albums.
Yeah. But once I tapped into what I really want to do, my whole like existence in my career, everything has shifted. I feel like the universe just shifted in a way that just I genuinely feel like I'm a win. You know what I mean?
That's good.
Because I feel like this was the destiny that I had to tap into. So it's all about tapping into your destiny. Like a lot of people do shit just to do shit. That's why I'm not really cool. Like I don't really like a lot of this like social media people who just be doing shit to do shit and then be wondering why like they fame passes. It's like, yo, that's really not you. You know what I mean? Like,
and I even want to be one of those people that do shit just to do shit. I admit to that. But like I said, I need to lock on to my why. Like, why am I doing this?
Even with me, like so many people, yo, Chase, you got to do this on social media. You know, people doing skits, or you got to do YouTube videos. And I'm like, bro, that's not me. That's not my lane. Like, this is what I'm doing. I need to put in my 10,000 hours, like you were saying. And I'm at like, you know, 986.
Okay.
You know, I'm like, you know, 9,856 or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know how many hours I got.
You know what I mean? So I still got more hours, but like I've put in the majority of my 10,000.
All right.
You know what I mean? I remember when I first started coming up and niggas was deading me on my shit. You know, I've had footage that people lost.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Like I fucking had people. I literally had my first film literally had a chick who was an actress on my shit. The day that we were supposed to shoot, she fucking gets in a fight with somebody and her whole face is all fucked up. Couldn't come. I had people drop
you would get
on
in a fight
projects.
today.
You know what I'm saying? I had people drop out on projects. I had people shoot shit for me and then like fucking delete the shit.
Yeah, we
you know what I
talked
mean?
about
Like
that.
I had mad shit happen. Like I'm
Shameless.
putting in my 10,000 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's a lot of things that a lot of people just don't want to do. They're trying to bypass the fucking struggle. And it's like, in order to be GOAT, like only GOATs have been at the bottom. You know what I mean? Only GOATs. There's no one person who I know who's like top fucking level who wasn't shit. Like I never met a person who just sprung out.
You got to struggle through something.
You know what I mean? Like I never even a person like
that's part of it.
Like one of my biggest people who I aspire to director wise is Ryan Coogler.
Okay.
He did Black Panther. He's doing Black Panther 2. Because I followed his career. Like I followed like his short films when they wasn't doing shit, and I followed his short film when it got into American Black Film Festival and after that, like he got his first feature with fucking Michael B. Jordan and shit, and like now he did Creed, and then he did Black Panther, and like now he's doing Black Panther 2. Like I followed that struggle, you know what I mean? Like I followed his career up. That's just how it is, bro. Like you got to put in your 10,000 hours, and a lot of these motherfuckers who trying to be insta famous, you at like 0.5 hours, you know what I mean? Like you haven't even put nothing in, so
people gotta hustle. I told you I was dancing to We Made It before. I randomly, and I don't do this too often, but I was feeling myself. You know what I'm saying? I went back in my email and looked at all the emails that I used to send, like DJ companies and stuff. Like, hey, if you need an MC, hey, if you need an MC, random like gigs, like talent shows and stuff like that. Hey, I do this. Sending like a couple pictures of myself back when I didn't have a reel or nothing like that. I'm like, yo, I was still out here getting it though. And if you're not willing to like do that, then
I can go back into my email and my LinkedIn and see how many fucking people I done send emails to on LinkedIn. People, yo, I'm interested in being a director, producer. Like, how do I get into it?
You got to come at them humble with it. You know what I'm
and
saying?
now,
you ain't got no experience.
But now I'm literally in conversations with people and I'm like, oh yeah, my man does it. Like, let me put y'all two together.
Word.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even reaching out to people anymore. It's more like, yo, like, come see this person. Like, y'all two need to link up. You know what I mean? Like,
I couldn't wait till it got to a point where I was like, I went from like hitting up hundreds and hundreds of people and never getting a response to, you know what I'm saying, maybe eventually getting like a response here and there, to once I started becoming more established, I had more to show for myself. Like I said, I was putting out reels and stuff, showing pictures, doing events or working with companies that had a name or something like that. Oh, people, that's more respectable. People would hit me up, and then it got to a point where I would just post my shit on the internet and people would be like, hey, phone ringing, you know what I'm saying? So that's all.
That's how it is, man. What else we got to talk about? You trying to get up out of here?
So I'm glad we got that little motivational. Like I said, we was up there.
It's like a motivational.
Only thing we didn't talk about was Onika Tanya Mirage.
No, Tanya Petty.
Excuse me. My bad.
Petty.
I think it's funny that her last name is Petty now. I don't know if anybody reads into that as much as I do, but Petty is hilarious.
You want to quickly get into that? How you feel about that?
All right. I don't think Nicki Minaj is really retiring.
Of course not.
She says she wants to start a family. I believe that fully. I do believe that she's gonna take a little break from. I don't think she's not gonna ever make music again. Did she say she was retiring from rap or she's retiring?
I think from rap.
Cause imagine if she's only singing from now on. Cause she's done a lot of singing songs. I don't know.
Hella auto tune.
I don't know
songs.
if I would be down for that.
I've literally had a conversation with my sister about this the other day.
Oh, Taj down with Nicki?
I'm kind of tired of the Nicki antics. I'm kind of tired of these Nicki antics, man.
There's a place in the game for it.
It's like, at this point, I'm talking overall, this whole situation overall. There's mad female rappers in the game right now.
Yeah.
Mad female rappers.
Best time to retire, especially if you know for a fact that smoke gonna be coming your way at some point. You know what I'm saying? Or even if like nobody says something about Nicki, like everybody loves and respects Nicki, but like you know for a fact that you're so petty that that you got to say something about one of these little bitches that, you know what I'm saying, that is doing the same Lil Kim pose with the lollipop and the pink hair. Like they all do it. That's
so true.
You know what I'm saying?
True. But it's like for a long time, for the better part of a decade or even more than a decade, it was just Nicki. Like we were just talking about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj killing the game. No female rapper was coming up.
She was the female Wheezy.
And now mad, like not even just like one, like mad female rappers
all
are popping now.
Time. I don't know did Cardi start it technically?
I don't even know.
Because everybody came out after Cardi.
Popping. But like it's not even like they came out and it was just like little stints. Like they came out and like mad female rappers are popping right now.
I be scrolling through my timeline seeing girls spit. I'm like, I didn't even know this bitch right. It's like, I'm glad y'all getting encouraged now. That's like every kid wanting to do the Steph Curry 3.
Oh
now.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, these chicks is rapping out
Once
here.
Once Cardi
now.
came out, mad strippers want to start putting out songs. Come on, man.
It's lit.
So I think Nicki got instead of like using that as like motivation, because it's interesting how Nicki would always talk about how the industry is like very male dominated, all that stuff. And it's like, well, now that there's a bunch of female artists who are coming up, like why not embrace that? Why not try to link up with them and try to make it more, shift the fucking
she could start
culture.
a female rapper union or some shit if she really wanted to.
She really could, but like instead you start taking shots at rappers. You know what I mean?
She wasn't feeling it.
So I think
she
Nicki
felt they was coming for her throne. So, and now she's abandoning it.
So I'm not with the Nicki antics.
She said, "I know y'all are happy."
So
does this?
And I think I really think Nicki Minaj is very talented. You know, I think she's actually she could spit. Like, let's keep it a stack. Like, she could spit her ass off. But it's just like, if you nice, you shouldn't have to be worried about other people. You know what I mean? Like, if you really the GOAT, that's another thing about the GOAT gene. It's like, I'm not worried about y'all because I know y'all not going to go harder than me.
That's Jay-Z.
You know what I mean? That's a perfect example. Jay-Z said it's like, yo, I'm not gonna let nobody shift my creative process because I know how I am, and I'm the same way too. Like, I'm not about to rush my shit because you fucking doing some shit. You know what I mean? Like, that if that's your lane, that's your lane. Like, I have my lane. You know what I mean? So
does this mean that Cardi B is the official new?
She's the queen,
reigning queen of hip hop because there is no queen.
I would say so because I'm like, who else would there be? It's got to be Cardi, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of some other random.
I'm trying to think.
It's Cardi and then it's Meg.
I'm trying to think. Dang, Meg definitely next up.
Yeah, of course.
Popularity wise.
I'm sorry. I'm just not a fan of most of them. All the dolls and the.
I can't. Oh, the dolls. Yeah,
rapidy rap wise, it's just not there. Even with Cardi, rapidy rap wise, it's not there.
Yeah.
But for the culture,
her writers are doing well though.
For the current climate of hip hop and female hip hop, I guess it works.
Yeah,
but
Meg can spit.
She can spit.
I don't know if you've seen her stuff. Meg can spit, and just her songs, like you hear, like I'm glad to be in this place that we're in now, where it's like acceptable for like. I don't know. All the girls is talking about the big old freaks and all that shit like that, but the dudes is fucking with it, right? So to be in my car like knocking to some shit about sucking dick. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this is like watching people turn up in the club. I'm like, yo, this is really. I'm like, this is really a song that's on the radio. This is wild. Like, and this shit
dudes
is hard.
are rocking out to it.
That's what I'm saying. This shit is hard.
Even with the City Girl shit, that act up shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie. When that shit came on, I was like,
I still hate that song.
I was like, real ass bitch. I was that motherfucker rocking.
But for real, when that shit comes on, you can't like. Again, I don't like that song, but when that part comes on,
you cannot help it. Real ass bitch, give a fuck by the nigga. Back her 5-6 figures. I'm like, I'm rocking to this shit.
Bet your little brother wanna fuck on me.
Shout out to the City Girls, man.
Yo, free JT, yo.
Word.
I heard
is
something.
She out in November?
I don't know.
Like that.
Is she out in November? Yeah.
I can't wait for her to get out because I think it's so awkward that
just one
City
person,
Girls, City Girls be booked for so many shows and it's just one chick that pulls up.
Hey,
oh my god,
she coming out a millionaire, yo.
Yeah, at least when Offset got out, it was when he was locked up. It was two of them, so they was like, yeah, we still Migos, we not City Girl. You know what I'm saying? Damn, son. But yeah, Nicki gonna come back. She's gonna do her thing. But I think they talked about this on Joe Budden too. Like, I think she's gonna kill that lane, the media lane. I don't know what else. She probably doing some type of fashion or something like that. She's
sure. Media. I don't know if I can listen to her talk.
I'm not gonna be there for it. I might tune in for
a rant,
something here and there. Yeah, I'm not a barb, but
yeah, man.
Yeah, she gonna do it.
Well, how much time we got on here?
We wrapping up. We rapping.
What time is it?
We rapping like ladies. Tierra Whack is rapping.
Saweetie or whatever her name is.
Saweetie. I'm supposed to like her. Everybody's supposed to like her. I said Tierra Whack is my girl. People talking about Rhapsody a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Young M.A. got an album coming out.
Young M.A.?
Or it came out this week. Yes.
Young M.A. can spit.
She can spit, but she can't make a song.
I think she just put herself in an awkward situation career wise, but she could definitely spit.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's it. I wanted to I got a couple yacht outs, just a couple yacht outs. Well, first off, yacht out to Jazz's sister Tony and her friend Shawnee. that are currently cleaning my grill because I'm supposed to be cleaning it because we're having a barbecue at cookout. Sorry, I'm not supposed to use the term barbecue. So a cookout at the house later. So Tony, if you're listening to this, I apologize for having you clean the grill that I was supposed to clean, but thank you very much. Also, shout out to my friends at Station Head, the whole Station Head crew. Again, I'm on my way to Cali. I went out for the very last, my last Friday morning show on Station Head on Serena Station, and they had a cake for me. They brought my guy DJ Hover, Mike Loco, Mig 718, who also gave me a Mig 718 t-shirt. Appreciate that. I was very excited. I was very happy to be there and have them show some love for a brother out there. But Station Head. I want to shout out Flam. A couple artists. Flam is a dude. I don't know where he signed to. I forget where he signed to. But his brother went to Lehman College, and he's a very, very dope artist. His name is Flam, Flamm. We just talked about the Half Baked movie and how he was like trying to get his cash. He like replicated that in a music video, and it's super dope. Go on his Instagram, check out the video. Random artist I want to shout out just cause my guy, The Real Ethan Ross on Instagram. Check out his music. He's got new music coming out. And Travis Michael. Search on any platform for music by Travis Michael. I call him the Station Head Drake. He's just super dope. His Instagram is Future Rock Boy, like rock, like ROC. I think that's all my shout outs. Shout out to all the people that are, you know what I'm saying? I'm sending prayers out to anybody that suffered anything from Hurricane Dorian. Any other craziness that's going on in the world. We didn't talk about politics today, thank God. No. We didn't want to get into it today. But yeah, that's a shout out to my whole family, everybody friends that came out to the cookout later.
Shout out to just shout out to the whole hood, man. I don't really have no real. I don't really got no real shout outs.
That was a very Joe Budden. Just shout out to the hood, man.
Shout out to the whole hood. I don't really have no big shout outs today. Who?
The gang.
Actually.
Oh, you got one?
No, I don't. I thought I did. My bad.
It's like, nah, fuck that bitch.
But be good, y'all. Be good.
Yo. Happy to once again continue to please. Like I said, this is the last time we're gonna be in a studio. Well, one of the last. I don't know if we got time to record one last week. But
still recording though.
We're still doing the show. Just so you guys know, you know what I'm saying. Bros with No Hoes is not over. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, we're gonna still continue to record. We'll probably film through Skype. Phoenix is gonna assist us with that. We're still gonna be putting the episodes online and stuff like that. So continue to leave those ratings. Continue to subscribe. Continue to share us with your friends. If you really enjoyed the episode, please pass it on to somebody that has never heard podcasts or somebody that fucks with hosting or filmography or just likes me or Chase. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, please share us. Continue to big us up, and if you guys want to be a part of the episode, don't forget to let us know. DM us, send us those screenshots, tag us, Vince Bracey, Parker's Paradise, Bros with No Hoes Podcast, all that good stuff.
Word. And as always, if you have any parties, events, social gatherings, and you are in need of hoes, please don't contact us because we don't have any hoes.
Never.
It's Bros with No Hoes Podcast. Peace. Pew, 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 pew. Word.